Alright, so this is gonna be just a collection update with photos because I'm actually gonna be showing you every single model I got this year. So, hoping that a lot of you will enjoy this, and I'll tell you my plans for 2013, which is only a day away, and I'll also give you a little insight on what I bought this year and what I'm planning on buying in 2013. Before I get to that, I finally, well, I've known this for a while, but 2013, I'm just gonna try and really, you know, I guess you could say buy mostly models and focus on model videos. Um, I really do like filming real equipment, but not too much around anymore. So no, we'll see how that goes. But once again, hopefully you enjoy the video. Stick around for the whole thing, and that's pretty much it. So let's finally get this started. So here we have January, and each photo before them will show the title of the month. But first for January, we have the YCC 200-ton shackles. I got these just for some rigging. And next we have the NZG Volvo EW160C material handler, which is a nice little model. That's it for January, so here's February, and we'll be rolling into it very shortly. February, if you look on top, you can see a custom load. I didn't get the tractor or the trailer, I actually built the load. So I wanted to feature that because I built it, it was pretty hard to build. Here we have the yellow Peterbilt 335 rollback. I believe that this was the second one in my collection. And the Mercedes-Benz Actros DTC with the curtain side trailer. The NZG Liebherr R916. I don't actually have this model anymore. I sold it. The NZG A924 in Brodbeck. And here's another picture of the 916. I figured I'd throw that in there. Everybody's always asking about it. Here's the blue 335 rollback. This is the TWH. I should have said Peterbilt. And here is another Mercedes-Benz DTC. I sold the trailer to both of those, so I only have the tractors. The Liebherr A954C in OBM material handler. Love this model. Liebherr LTC 1055 in Crane Zinc. This one's by Conrad. And they're all 150th unless I state otherwise. And here's a picture of the two rollbacks. I believe that I'm missing the yellow one. Here's the first gear tandem tag trailer. I still have this model. I actually really like it. And now we will roll into March. And I believe I got a couple of things in March. Now, coming up is the CCM 385CL. I was super excited to get this model, even overnighted shipping it. The NZG Hitachi 1000 Van Groningen. And the Volvo EC460 in Boverhof, and this is the demolition version, as you could see. And the Norscat Cat 963D. I think that this is one of my first Norscat models in my recent collection. And now we are rolling into April and to one of my probably one of my top favorite models. The CCM 390 DLME. I love this model. Always displayed on top. And the U.S. Forestry Service Mac Granite. And now we are rolling into May. And as you can see, I really didn't get much in April. I was missing the red Mac Granite, but I'm going to get to that at the end. Here is the Roll and ALE SPMTs. And there's the red Mac Granite and the Link-Belt 800LX. Seems like a lot of people like that model, but no one wants to pay the price. Menzimuk A91 4x4. I got this one directly from Hong Kong because it was pretty cheap. And here is a picture alone of the ALE SPMT with it raised, and there's my custom load. Here is the Richen WR2000 soil stabilizer. I still have this model, surprisingly. I thought I would have sold it. And here's the Ridden W100F in SAT. And I really do enjoy this model. I don't ever think I'll sell it. And here's the Komatsu WB, something I don't even know, wasn't worth the money at all. It was a piece of junk. And now we will be going into June. I think June had a couple of stuff. So first we have the YCC Heavy Lift Head, and this is actually one that my brother bought, but this is for the AC500 jib. And here we have the Monster Liebherr LTM 11200, and I don't have a good picture of it, but I got it with the Luffer and full extensions. Liebherr R924 Compact, which is a zero tail swing excavator. Really like that one a lot. And here's the Case 240 Long Reach. That's a cool model because there aren't too many long reaches, although it does just sit around doing nothing. Blue Mac Granite Tractor, which is cool because I still have it. I like the colors mainly. And here you can see the tractor with the Lowboy and the PC200. And those are both stuff that I got in this month. And here's the Cat 5080. And eventually I did get metal tracks for it, which took a while to put on. And now we will be rolling into July. And the first model for July is the NZG 325BL. I still have this model. I swore I would have sold it, but I still have it. I don't know why. And here's the Cat 777D, which I sold. And here's the Grove AMZ 55, I believe. Really like this model because there's not too many man lifts. And here's my brother's 164th P379 Conforti. They're from Jersey. The gray Peterbilt 335, which is cool. And coming up next, we have the Burgundy W900 with the container and the container trailer. And I couldn't find any other photos for this model, but here's the Sword fermentation tank. The DCP Bobcat S175. I still have this one, and I have the T190 that's custom built. And the Cat 312BL by NZG. This is a cool little model I displayed on the tag trailer. And here is the Northwest 25D backhoe, which is another cool model. It's made by SpecCast. And here's a Norscot 365 with metal tracks. I sold this one. 430 Bobcat has it now. And here's the Volvo L150E, which is a great detailed model. I really like this one. And here's my brother's diecast promotion P379 in J&J, which is another Jersey company. And here's a big one. It's the NZG Cat 5130B. And I paid a lot for this one, but I'm glad that I have it. And here's August. So I don't believe there was too much in August, but I might be wrong. Here's the Sword Freightliner Century Class in Anthony. The Liebherr PR734 LGP. I wanted this model forever, and I'm glad that I finally have it. And here is the Liebherr R984, which is a monster, and all three of these Liebherr models are made by Conrad. And here is the R954C, which I really like a lot because you don't see too many 45-ton machines and models. Here's the Grove Yard Boss. I don't know the exact model of it, but it's a small one. And here's the WSI Hitachi 870, and everybody was telling me to get it, and I'm glad that I finally do have it. And here's the orange version, which is the shuttle lift. They're like, I think, 12-ton cranes. They're not really big at all. And here is September. I really didn't get much in September, but, I'll put it in anyway. Here is the Sword Mac Granite Fuel and Lube truck in red. And coming up is the model that everybody told me to get more than the 870. It's the Vermeer Tub Grinder. For some odd reason, everybody on YouTube loves this model, which I could see why. And here's the Manitowoc 4100W Ringer. And I have two of these now, but I'll get to that. Anyway, here is October. And October, we have my brother's DCP W900 with the side dump trailer, which I really like that model. Pete 335 in white and red, and this one is the patriotic version with the American flag, as you can see on the fenders. And here is the plain version, white and red, with no American flag. Coming up now, as you can see, that's the Ford 100W, but you can see it has the extension kit, so I got that in October, I believe. And here is another one. It's the P379 with the Jeep and the Stinger and 55-ton lowboy. And here's probably the biggest model I got this year. It's the LR1300 in Van Martwick. Really, really like this model. Here's a picture now of it with the full, well, not full, it's missing a couple of extensions, but really, really like that model. And here is November. And I got a bunch of stuff in November. First off is the EC200 in Megalift. I've had complete bad luck with this model. I have to even go fix it right after this video, but still really like it. Here is the Liebherr R936. This is the new one by NZG. Really like it a lot. And here is the A918 Compact, which is also a brand new one. And it's a cool little model. Cat 740B EJ. This is the brand new Norscot one. Probably my favorite that I have in my collection this year. And here is the Liebherr HS855 in Implenia. And another one of my top favorites. Here's my brother's limited edition DCP P379 and SRS. This is 999. And here we go for December. So this is the Oshkosh Striker. I just call it the runway one. This is in U.S. Forestry Service. And here's the Murphy Concrete Oshkosh. I believe it's the S Series discharge. The Oshkosh H Series 4600 Broom, which is a great model. I really like that. And here is the Oshkosh Clark County Vegas runway firefighter. Anyway, now for pretty much the rest of the video here. Alright, so the rest of the video is pretty much just going to be black. So if you want to open a new tab and do something else and just keep this open for my voice, I would suggest doing that unless you want to look at the black screen. But I don't think anybody wants to do that. So anyway, I don't know if the audio in this part of the video is going to be low, but I played back the last part and it was pretty low. I guess it's because this isn't a very expensive mic. But sorry about that, and if it's still low, or if it's hard to hear me, which it shouldn't be because I'm holding the mic pretty close to my mic, just turn up the volume. Anyway, the rest of this video, it might be another like 7-10 minutes, I'm not sure, but there's a lot that I want to talk about. So be sure to stick around for the whole thing. And like I said, just open up a new tab and do something else. Anyway, I like to keep a nice balance between real equipment and model videos. And I haven't gotten a real equipment video in quite a long time, probably since the summer. I mean, there's nothing going on around me, and if there is, you have to basically get a ladder to look over a fence to see what it is, and I don't think anyone's going to do that. So I have a bunch of stuff, but some of it's like pretty similar in what it is. So I'm going to try and like space those out. I've been doing that like since the beginning of December. I'm sure none of you probably, I mean, maybe one of two of you have noticed, but you'll probably notice it once I say this. But anyway, and this I don't know if I said it, but the rest of this video is just going to be all over the place. I'm going to be going back from one thing to the other. So I'm sorry if you like an organized video, but there's just so much that I want to get out there so quickly. Whatever comes first in my mind, I'll say. Anyway, models that I plan on getting for 2013. I might make a separate video on this, on like direct models, but what I want to get is the AC1000 with the Luffer. I'm sure they're going to release a Luffer. And I want to work on some foundation models, maybe some mining models, and some other stuff besides excavators, because I have a lot of excavators. I would like to work on some paving models. And I say this because everybody wants me to get them, and they're really cool and detailed models. But it's like I don't have a big interest in, like actual real paving in real life. So I don't know if I'll get any, but I would like to, because there's some custom live read versions or company colored versions that are really nice, and I've almost ordered them before. There's more than one, but I'm not going to say what they are because I like to keep stuff a surprise. But we'll see how that goes. There's some stuff that I want to get, and maybe like because there's times where I just have no idea what to get. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, at the end of January, or maybe like January 20th, maybe like the last week of January is when I'm gonna start back up and order stuff. And I plan on having a lot of money. And I'm not going to say an amount. I never really like to say, very rare that I have said an amount. But I should be able to get the AC1000 and something else. So we'll see if I'm able to get those two. If I'm just able to get the AC1000, that would be nice. But I'd like to get the AC1000 and the Ocean Trader Satachi 870 with the shear. But we'll see how that goes. What I don't want happening again, which I know it's just going to happen again, is the one pre-ordered model that I have, and it's a CCM D9L, I believe it is, with the McAnch or McAnch, I believe you say it McAnch, pull tractor, and that's from CCM. It's brand new. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. What I don't want to happen is for me to spend all my money and then it to come in stock. I mean, I feel like that's going to happen again because it just ruins the models that I'm going to get at the end of the next month. And it makes it look like I didn't get anything. But whatever. If it happens, nothing I could do. But anyway, I'm going to try and put out like 15 to 20 videos a month. And January coming up, if you noticed, I really haven't uploaded many reviews in December. I've kind of gotten out some stuff, but I really haven't gotten out, and I haven't really uploaded all my unboxings that I should have. Like, for example, I don't have any money to spend this month until, like, the last week of January. And I normally would have put out, like, all the unboxings I have already, but I'm not going to have any for the whole month, so I'm going to save them for, like, once a week. And the reviews, the same thing. I have a bunch of reviews. I don't know which ones are going to be up, so I'm not going to say. So that's pretty much it on that part. And I have a bunch of new video ideas that I'm going to do. So, I mean, I'm not going to say any of them because I'm sure people are going to just do them by themselves before I do mine. But they might take a while to make, so probably like second week of January, maybe first week of January, I'll have them done. And then they'll be uploaded, and they will be pretty much user participated, so it'll be like your guys saying it as well. One of those type of videos, but I'm not going to say whatever it is. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I have a bunch of reviews to put up. I'm going to slowly put them up, but I don't want to like run out of model videos completely, because if I do, I probably would only upload like one video a week. To you guys, thank you for watching this year. Hope you and your family have a great new year. And hopefully it's a better year than last year, model-wise. Hopefully we see a lot of new stuff at the Toy Fair that's coming up. I believe that's in Germany. Or it's somewhere overseas, I'm not exactly sure. But hopefully it's a great year model-wise. We should see Tonkin replicas come out with a bunch of stuff for Caterpillar. So hopefully it's a bunch of good stuff. And take care.